Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. We're here once again, believe it or not, with AF3. AF3 Winter to be precise, of course. And we're out this time at Magny-Cours, or Magny-Cours, I think that's it. Magny-Cours short. Yeah, for round 3. Cool little layout. This is quite sort of reminiscent of a lot of other kind of BTCC tracks, maybe like, I don't know, Thruxton, if you do Brands Indy, these kind of very simple but very effective layouts, great for racing. Should be some good action here, nice wide track and some long sweeping corners that should provide some mixed up racing in these front wheel drive and some rear wheel drive cars. But currently it is Jens setting the pace here in the qualifying session. He's been on top of the timing sheets throughout practice and has been on form this whole season. Not far behind him, other contenders in the practice session. I noticed, of course, as usual, Jack Olivier up there, always in the hunt. Josh Brooks yet to set a lap time that really represents it, but definitely up there in the top 3 or top 4. He is also in contention, also for sure. Ali Yardimcher, Mixtra also up there as well. And Nemanja Popovic potentially also in with a shot for those top spot. Ben Hayes, let's see, where is he at the moment? Where is Ben Hayes? Is he even it? Yes, he is. He is indeed in 6th, currently sitting in the pits. Not going out at the moment, but Alfie Bevan in 5th. Will hopefully be looking for potentially a pole or something quite high up. Oh, not a good lap there. He's going to try to set himself up for a new one, I assume. I don't know why people don't just cut that whole bit right before the line and get a nice entry onto the straight, but I guess that's me just thinking like a bit of a cunt, and that would not be good to do. I'm encouraging bad practice. But Jack Olivier now puts himself up into the 2nd spot, pushes Ali down to 3rd, Mixtra down to 4th as well. Maybe seeing a very close battle between Jens and Jack here. Always a good one if we get that, because they slow each other down and they keep the battle for the lead among the top 5 or whoever it may be. At the time, Alfie with a great line through their fastest sector as Ali Yardimcher shoots this off the timing sheets. A 57.291 up there with the fastest times I saw all throughout the practice session. Bevan now going to be praying that Daniel Arakawa ahead of him can just get out of the way. Alfie Bevan with a little bit messy on the line there, but will he be able to make it with a good time? I don't believe that was a representative lap. Well, it was actually, no, it was a good lap, but it wasn't quite quick enough. I'm not sure if the rear-wheel drive Infinity is going to be the best on this track. I mean, currently half of the top 5, well, actually a majority of the top 5 is still Infinity, but leading car currently is indeed a front-wheel drive. Sorry about the reason why I'm going F5 cam only is because of this, because the track cameras are forked, mate. I don't really have a choice there. But Ben Hayes goes some onboards as well. Ben Hayes setting out once again, trying to prove so close between the top 3, less than 0.03 of a second across the entire top 3, and top 4 only separated by exactly 0.2 as well. Yeah, in real life, the suspension would not be having a good time on this track. And I can see the Hazes are coming in to the chat. Hello everyone, hello guys. Very much appreciating your presence and your support always for the main man, Mr. Hayes, as he now heads onto his flying lap. Let's see how he does here. Follow him through a whole lap here. Want to keep foot pressed to the throttle the whole way through the first corner. Don't want to be snapping the rear like that, but he manages to keep it all okay. He doesn't lose too much time, I believe. A little bit down on his delta. but still looking like a good lap. Definitely a lot that can be done with this. A nice little honk for those watching, probably. Nice and fast through this tricky little section here at the crest of the lap. Maintains a lot of nice speed through there, and pretty good. I think that's his time relative to the leader, in which case this is actually looking like a very solid lap right here. Very good and clean through the first two sectors, catching up to Jens actually, who is indeed our pole sitter. Very clean through the last chicane, and let's follow him now as he comes across the line. Ben Hayes puts himself up to 5th, stonking lap there from Mr. Hayes, sits him nicely in the top 5. Awesome stuff there, but in the meanwhile, Jens Batesma has gone through to set a 57.1 as we now are reaching the end of quali. Jens on another lap actually might even improve on his lap now, which would be crazy. He does indeed improve by 400ths in the first sector. Ali, if he was on a lap, it's gone, done at it, and Jack actually steals P2 from Ali in the process. And Jens comes through, losing just a little bit of time there. Can he claw it back in these last dying corners of the lap? He's actually level with his delta right now. Got to keep it nice and clean in this last corner. Around the penultimate section, over the chicane. Is he going to be able to maintain his advantage? Oh, it's so close. He may just be able to pip his lap time. Yes, he does. He beats it by 200ths of a second. And that's quali over here at Magny-Cours. Nemanja blocking the pit lane like a Chad. And yeah, nice quali there. Solid time from Ben. Sets him up in, I believe that's 5th place for the start of the race. Great stuff from Monsieur Ben Hayes. Lovely looking pit lane full of cars right here. Great stuff. Looking forward to the racing here at Magny-Cours. I think it will be chaotic, to say the least, that is for sure. Quite a stacked grid, actually, now that I think about it. Very stacked grid. As the cars all make their way magically to the grid. I am upside down. There is a tractor there. That's the bigger thing. Anyways, let's take you through our grid here today. Starting on pole, Jens Batesma in the good Jens car from the Intimidators, I believe they're called. Yep, the Intimidators. Second starts Jack Olivier, big rival of Jens in this championship season. Can he knock him off that P1 perch? We will see. Starting in 3rd place is Ali Adamchuk. Great time, great performance in quali for him. Can he maintain that podium? Next up is teammate Nemanja Povic in 4th. 5th starts Ben Hayes. 6th is Mixrel, followed by Alfie Bevan in 7th place. 8th starts Toggle Patobo. 9th is Lucky 7. 10th starts Josh Brooks. 11th is Antonio Rodalea, followed by Max in P12. Vivov starts 13th, followed by Mario Weigel in 14th. Mosquito 15th, and Ardo Kirbayer rounds out the grid in 16th place. Let's get ready for the start here at Magny-Cours. 26 seconds remain. Time to have a sip of my drink. Delicious. 11 seconds to the start now. 3, 4, 5, and 6 red lights. And away we go here at Magny-Cours. Great start there from Toggle Turbo. Seemingly caught the people ahead of him napping, but Jens leads into the first corner. Oh, Ben Hayes now allowed him to come into contact in the first corner, but the rest of all of the drivers seem to be making it through safely. Yep, all good here, but still Jens and Jack battling out at the front. Let's go with them now. Jack Olivier in the slipstream of Jens pulls out. Side by side, they're going to go to the next corner. Who's going to be later on the brakes here? Who's going to be braver? Jack with just about ahead at the corner. Is he going to be able to take it ahead? Oh, just touching a little bit. Jack makes it ahead of Jens. He leads. Oh, that's contact in the background. That's Ben Hayes' turnaround. Oh, you do not want to see that. That is 3 cars off. I didn't see 4 at once. I think we're good. No safety car. Jack Lever and Jens Baseman. Jack Lever goes off. Jens Baseman goes ahead. Togotoba and Nemanja Popovic as well in battle. Oh, Nemanja gets the better exit on Togo. Let's go on board Popovic just for a second here. On the inside has Nemanja. Again, oh, this is only one good track angle I have before it goes to shit. But Nemanja takes 5th back ahead of Togo. Jens Baseman, Jack Lever still in battle. Ali Ardencher not far behind at all from that, but that is Ben. So unfortunate for Ben. Falls down to 14th in the field. Super unfortunate for him. Max and Mario Vagel also getting caught up in that. But the battle for the lead is certainly not over. Mixtrol as well, looking really feisty today, looking to challenge that top 3. Antonio flying across the bumps, and that's going to give Alfie Bevan the run he needs down to the sharp right-hander ahead. Alfie with the inside line. Is he going to give it a cheeky said? No, he's very cautious on the brakes. Antonio goes deep, and that may be the position for him to take, and Alfie gets ahead. Radolea yields, and the position is all his. Josh Brooks down to 12th actually in the end as well. Not a good start for him either, but close as you like up at the front. Oh, that's Ben Hayes spun on the straight. So unfortunate there. Mosquito up to 11th at the moment, keeping it clean, keeping his nose tidy, going very deep. Okay, commentator's curse, I'm leaving him be. But look at this top 4. This is an incredible battle. Mixtrol slipstreaming Ali. Ali slipstreaming Jens. I think he gave him a little bump draft there actually. Fords helping Fords here in the battle to get within those podium spots, but Mixtrol, both of them actually tripping over each other's own feet. And Ali not able to make anything stick on the 2 leaders. Awesome stuff here at Magny-Cours. I knew there'd be close racing here, and there most certainly is. Mosquito in 12th, falls behind Josh Brooks. It's a little bit of a buffer to Arda behind. This may be one of Mosquito's best results in recent memory if he's able to keep it all together here in this race. Great skin here from Mosquito. Mario Weigel and Max battling. We've got a nice little battle for the last 3 spots on the grid. Togo and Lucky 7 battling away here. Then as Togo is taking the position back from Lucky 7. That's Alfie Bevan right at the heel of this battle. He may be able to get 2 and 1 if he gets a good enough run here. Almost absolutely level on speed they are here. Slips right into the stream of Lucky 7 for a moment there. Doesn't really do much for him. And these guys so close as they go into the middle section of the track. Alfie definitely a little quicker there than the other guys, but not really able to make anything meaningful as far as an overtake goes. Josh Brooks making his way also up the field. That's Mixtrol off. Mixtrol out from 4th place, and he's going to let the whole field by him. Oh, true shame there for Mixtrol. He's going to have to relinquish to Mosquito as well. Goes through the gravel a bit, cuts the corner as well. His teammate Arda right behind him, so no issues there really, but that gives Mosquito another spot. Keeps 11th for the time being. Hayes is most certainly whackhead 14th. He sets a pretty speedy lap, but that's Max spun around on the straight. Unfortunate there for him. Can Ben make it up the pack? Mosquito drops down to 12th in the pack in the meantime. Lucky 7 in 6th. Still battling away with Togo and Alfie Bevan. Falling back a little bit, but still not out of contention for the P6 spot. Kind of wish I could do this race. This track honestly looks like somewhere I would excel. But these two, still nothing between them. Jens keeping Jack completely honest. And I wonder if these two are going to start to hold each other up. Actually, Jens with a really good run onto Jack here. Not sure it'll be enough for anything significant. Lucky 7 actually got past Togo. As I said that, Togo falls down. Oh, contact there on the main straight. Oh, absolute chaos here in the mid-pack. And they're all bunching up together a huge amount. Togo loses out. Lucky 7 also losing out hugely. And that's Mixtrol going to pass them both. 2 by 2 by 2. We have them going through the first couple of corners. Lucky 7 out of luck in this case, it seems, unfortunately. I'm gonna watch the ball come towards us. Oh, never mind. No, because that was too good to be true. Let's try to get myself closer. But there you go. Josh Brooks making his way up through the field. Great progress from him, but he's going to have Radolea on his hands now. Leaves the door wide open, and Radolea skides right through to get past him there. Side by side they're going to go. Who's going to be the later of the breakers? Pretty much even between them, but Radalea goes deep, locks up the rears. Little bit of contact with Josh there, but he maintains the position. That's Vivov's off. Anyone else off? I think that is also Lucky 7 who got caught up in that incident. He loses more positions, and that is Mosquito up to 10th now, making the most of all the misfortune of everyone else in the pack, and really excelling in this race so far. Awesome stuff there. This top 3 still, as it were. Nemanja moving up to 4th now. Great result on the cards currently for Polaris Motorsport with their pretty awesome livery. Always loving what Ali produces. Way too much time put into them as Nemanja absolutely flies through the air. That's a thumbnail and a half. Mixtrol now trying to recover what he lost. Was in such a good position. Crashed earlier on in the race, and now he's making his way back up through the field. Slowly but surely, Jens Bater and Jack Olivier in direct battle right now. Jack still ahead of Jens. Ali now right up with him, but not able to get past on the outside. So close there between them, but Jens just had to yield. Nowhere near any room for 2 cars to go through that final corner together. Jens closing up so close on to the back of Jack, and they sort of spread out a little bit, but that is giving Nemanja, that is music to Nemanja's ears as Josh Brooks and Mixtrol battling. I think Josh now losing 7th to Mixtrol. Mixtrol getting a little bit of grass and losing his traction a bit. It's going to give Josh a much better run than him. On to the next straight. Mosquito loses position to Lucky 7 in the background. Lucky 7 trying to recover what he lost from being up in this position earlier. Togo in the background as well, also trying to recover. Ben Hayes in 13th, actually battling hard with Daniel Ricciardo. And he takes it round the outside ahead of him into 12th place. Nice move there from Mr. Wahed Hayes. And these 3, nothing between them. Ali's still looking for a way through. Is he going to send it up the inside here on Jens Bates? But Jens gives him the room. Ali doesn't really quite take it. And he keeps 3rd for the moment. But it's so close between these 3. It's really going to start heating up towards the end of this race. Stay tuned for that. This is really quite something here for the lead. Non-stop battling, so close between them all. Vivovs and Daniel Ricciardo go into battle. Vivovs with the inside line, taking it for the time being, and Arda goes a little bit deep, actually around the outside. No, he's not quite going to manage it. Oh, that's Mixtro Radalea battling away. At the moment, that's Radalea. Actually, I think he must have got a bad exit there onto that straight, and he falls behind Mixtro. Mixtro back up to 6th, not too far off from where he dropped off the leading group, but still not as good as that potential top 3. Jack very slow on the exit out of there, and contact between the leaders, looking like a lot like Jeddah 2021 right here. Who's who? Who's Hamilton? Who's Max? State your selection. But close as you like, nothing between them still. Josh Brooks and Radalea. Josh Brooks makes his way past Radalea. Probably a bad exit onto the start-finish straight there for the Romanian. Josh Brooks up into 7th. Constant back and forth between these guys. Jens to the outside of Jack. Is he going to be able to make it through? Brakes just about the same as Jack, and Jack is able to hold his line and maintain the position ahead of him. Ali Arnicher falls off the back of them just a little bit. Their pace just that one step above. Ben Hayes now with Mosquito slips past him for 11th place. Mosquito not going to be able to say much about that, I do not think. We go through Mosquito bouncing all over the place there. Togo and Radalea battling away at the moment. Radalea losing more places now to the drivers ahead of him. And he's going to have Lucky 7 hot on his heels soon, looking to recover positions as well. But Jens and Jack still so close, within perfect slipstreaming range of one another. Gradually gaining is Jens, but I think Jack might be better suited for the top line. Is Jens going to send it? No, he's going to maintain his caution. It's so dependent on how you manage those bumps there as to how you get through that corner. That's Nemanja. Oh, he's in the gravel. Such a shame. He was doing so well up in 4th place the whole race. Luckily, no one in his way, and he's got a big buffer to Mixtrol. Only loses out to Alfie Bevan. Alfie Bevan with a remarkable progression up to 4th, and I say that, I curse him, and he gets overtaken by Mixtrol. Nice little battle, hopefully going to emerge right here between the 4 drivers. Very quick lap there from Jack Olivier in the lead. Jens Batesma slightly tighter there. So close to the Frenchman. Jack loses the race to tiny, but that might cost him dear on this next straight. Let's follow Jens on board for a moment. All orange on the inside of that car. Loving it. To the outside. Is he going to be ahead of him as they enter the corner? Side by side they go, and he's going to... Or he may be able to just go ahead. Side by side they follow each other. Jack holds him right to the outside. Oh, not quite there for Jens. Crazy battle between these two up front. And Ali Armich is going to potentially start to profit a little bit off it. Jens just about on the track there. Tries a little bit of switch back on Jack. Jack's so slow through that corner. Little bit of a tap there between the two of them, but Jens better off the straight. Contact between the two of them. Jens with overspeed on Jack goes straight into the back. And this is just crazy stuff here for the lead. I can't believe this has been going this long. Mosquito falls down to 13th place. 14th and 15th hot on his heels. In the background, Sogba Turbo is off. Mixture, I believe, has also spun it, but that's Sogba Turbo off in a big way on just before the final chicane. And this is Jens again, so close to the back of Jack. 2 laps left after this one, and still nothing between them. Been inseparable this whole race. Is going to be where Jens actually finally makes it work, holds it around the outside. He's just ahead of Jack, and he just about has the advantage. They are so close coming out of the corner, not even a car's width between them. Jack right behind Jens. They go into the final stage of the lap. Jens to the inside. Jack sticks it round the outside the whole way. Contact between them, but Jens stays ahead. Jack is going to try for the better run onto the main straight, and he's not quite going to manage it. Ali actually is going to get the better run here, and he is lying in wait for that second place or first to open themselves up to him. With the front wheel drive as well, his tyres might be doing better, and he may be in a position to really start to challenge these two. But the front wheel drive not really paying dividends as they go through that corner there. They've kind of spread out a little bit. Jens with a wonderful move there through the little chicane section, able to get past Jack Olivier, but Jack Olivier is definitely not done just yet, and he closes right up to Jens in that fight, in that same place as he was overtaken last lap. However, Jack loses a huge amount of time, and Ali is right hot on his heels now. He's just about ahead of him going into the corner. Is he going to try to hold it around the outside? He gives Jack just about enough room, but he's holding it still there. Ali in second. He's going to take the position from Jack. Cleanly done, and he takes it just about ahead of him. Ali moves up into second place. Great maneuver there, and Jack falls down to third. But Jack is, as I always say, not done yet. Final lap we are on now. The Jack Olivier, first position, well and truly out of grasp, but he's still going to try challenge for P2 right until the end. So close to the back of Ali, same place as on last lap, where Ali was able to just about to get him. So close now. Oh, he sends it up the inside. Jack does. He goes really deep. He's going to be able to make it stick. Ali with the switchback, and Ali may just be able to take this one unless something crazy happens here. And they go to the final straight. Jens takes the win here at Magny-Cours. 2 seconds behind. Ali takes a wonderful P2. Kept it clean. Kept the two of them ahead of him honest the whole race. And was able to take P2 just in the nick of time. Alfie Bevan comes across the line to finish 4th behind them. Manjupovic finishes 5th. Josh Brooks finishes 6th, followed by Mick Stroll, unfortunately down in 7th. Antonio Rodalea comes across just behind them in 8th. Lucky 7 follows close behind in 9th. Mosquito, I don't know how that happened. He was in 15th with a 12-second gap, and he falls out of the points. He had a point, and he lost it in the last little bit. Unfortunate right there. Don't think he's best happy about that. There you go. Quite a race there, and Jens Batesma emerges victorious. And he makes up position and finishes second. And we have indeed Mosquito starting on pole here in race 2. We'll see how long that lasts. What the fuck is that sound? Either way, Mosquito starts on pole here in race 2. Max starts P2. P3 should be Dan Kirbaye. P4 starts Mario Weigel. P5 is indeed Vivulfs. Starting 6th should be Ben Hayes, but Togotopa's ahead of him. Wait. Vivulfs should be starting 5th. Togotopa starts 6th. Ben Hayes starts 7th. Lucky 7 starts 8th. Antonio Leia starts in 9th place. That is Mick Stroll starting 10th. Josh Brooks starts 11th. 12th is Emmanuel Povic. 13th, Alfie Bevan. 14th, Jack Olivier. 15th, Ali Ardenscher. And in the last place on the grid in 16th starts Jens Batesma. No idea where Arda has gone. That is indeed a mystery to me and to you guys. Here come the lights, ladies and gentlemen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And away we go here for race 2 at Magny-Cours. Good start again from Togotobo as he did in the previous race, but that will be Max taking the lead into the first corner. Mosquito not far behind, but we're going to go 3 wide here. That is a car off. That's Josh Brooks off. Nemanja off in the background as well. Oh, that is a car going sideways as well there, but I think we're going to be able to keep it without a safety car. Yes, we indeed shall. But there's everyone coming through. Ben Hayes already trying to make his way up past Mosquito up at the front. Mosquito trying to defend from the Brit, but Ben is going to take it right ahead of him. Slides ahead in second place. Mosquito falls down to 4th. Are we all good? Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen, through the first lap. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon. We've still got another couple of corners left to go. These 3 in battle. Togwa, Vivulfs, Mick Stroll all head down to the final tight right-hand corner. 2x2x2. They're all going to try and make it through this section. Always crazy going here on the first lap. But here they all are. Let's see how people made it through the pack. Jens Batesma in 10th at the moment. Jack Olivier has already made his way up to 7th. Ali Ardenscher right with Jens Batesma just behind him. But it seems Jack is doing the best out of that last lot. Starts a little bit ahead of the 2 of them. But Ali Ardenscher and Jens Batesma now in battle. 2 average races in the last race, and it is pretty much 2x2x2 all the way. That is Daniel Ricciardo as well. A lap down. Ben Hayes moves up into the lead ahead of Max. Side by side they were. Ben way later on the brakes ahead of the much slower Max ahead of him. But is Max actually going to be able to get back at him? Ben with a very messy exit there. Batesma and Jarm just still at it for 10th place. Mixture and Olivier also squabbling away for 6th place. Mixture, a lot of grass taken right there. And Jack goes quite deep there. All the cars going very deep. Jack Olivier and Mixture actually leaving the door wide open for Antonio Radalea to make his way through. Side by side, Antonio and Jack go. Jack, a little bit of a cut there, it seems. I guess it's the lesser of 2 evils. Can't really make 2 cars work through there. So I guess he avoided death. Alfie and Mixture through the first corner, side by side. But there you go. Nice little train of cars developing here at the moment. Jack Olivier getting past Togotobo, probably with a shitty exit out of the first section, and he's going to have 5th in his hands quite quickly. Oh, that is Ben Hayes off. Ben Hayes off from the lead of the race. He falls down all the way to 5th. 3 laps in. Mosquito actually getting overtaken by Vivulfs as well, almost actually colliding with him. I don't know why Mosquito is going so slow, but there you go. Huge bunching up here in the field. Lucky 7 bouncing off of Nemanja there. Oh, Ali slides across the track. Mixture on the back of Ben Hayes. Ben Hayes very slow still, but Mosquito battling over Vivulfs at the moment, and he goes very, very, very deep. Mosquito does, and loses 3rd to Jack Olivier. but this is just the closeness of the whole field. Max still leads as we indeed saw Ben Hayes. He fell off well and truly. Alfie going very deep there. Jens not really being left much room. Vivovs gets overtaken by Jack Lever. Jack Lever with a great move on his inside. Is Mosquito being able to get back at Vivovs here? Down they go to the narrow right-hander. Mosquito with a bit of a lock-up. Toggle with turbo. Okay, someone left the Gato Shock emote on my announcement for the stream, and I was like, am I streaming? This doesn't go wrong. But no. Jack Levy right behind Max, but it would look as if there is another rival ahead of him. However, that is Arda, who is way behind. Oh my god, still so much battling here. Jens has been completely rooted in 10th place for a good little while now. Ali Archer down in 12th. Jack Levy makes the move for the lead. Got the run. Faster on that straight. Mosquito is going to lose 4th to Mixture at the moment, unless he's actually able to keep it. Holds it around the outside for the meantime. Toggle Turbo and Ben Hayes hungry in the background. Mosquito moving right out of Ben's way. Not much defense of that, and Ben slides past Mosquito into 5th place. Alfie Bevan also going to look to take advantage of this. Side by side with Mosquito. Mosquito comes across on him, and that is Mosquito off and to the side. Unfortunate there for him. Alfie was up on alongside him. Contact made there. Jack Levy gets past the back marker. Nice little box tick there. Lucky 7 off the track there. Josh Brooks down 11th for some reason still. And Rodalea battling away with a lot of people. There's so much going on in this race. I can't even keep track. Vivovs now gradually closing it on Max, making great use of this, what do you call it, this reverse grid race. Let's get the config. I want to see progress people have made. Yeah, Jack up 13 places. Mixture up 6. Very impressive from Mosquito this whole weekend. And as I say that, he's got the run on Vivovs. Looks to the outside. He's going to try for a bit of a dive. No, he lets Vivovs go for the defense. He's going to try to get back at him on the exit here, and it is certainly going to work. Patience pays dividends, ladies and gentlemen. Mixtrol is right up alongside Wheels there, touching doors. Touring car racing at its finest here. Side by side they go down to the corner, but Mixtrol yields again. Playing the long game. However, Max is an interesting case. Started in second, still in second. Really not what that isn't common here in a second race, but Mixtrol moves his way up into P3 ahead of Vivovs. Great stuff there from Mixtrol. Bided his time, calculated racing, and makes the move right when Vivovs was at his weakest. Awesome racing there. Grid spreading out just a little bit, but definitely still a pretty close battle here for 3rd place. Ben now looking to claw back after his error, making good inroads on the rest of the field. Again, there's a lot of different ways you can approach that corner, but Vivov's right back up with Mixture, and that's Ben Hayes closing in on a lot of them. Oh, nice little switch back there. Sets him up perfectly for the inside there, and Ben is able to take that. Oh, he turns himself all the way around. Oh, wasn't able to keep the oversteer under control, and that is Ben way, way down the field. Unfortunate there for him. That's Mosquito, I think, right up behind. That's Daniel Ricciardo, actually. I'm going to get my intervals back. There you go. Good stuff here, good stuff. Jens up to 5th now. Finally was able to break past that lower midfield squabble and make his way. Whoa! Interesting lag moment. I think that was Vivos with lag, I want to say. Maybe the whole of Netherlands had lag, so they're both Dutch. Josh Brooks still down 11th. Ali Ardenshot as well, locked up in that lower midfield, trying to make their way through. Ali goes deep. Josh might go for a bit of a switchback here, but I don't think there is enough momentum on Josh's side to make that happen. Launching themselves across the bumps, and a nice little battle now emerging. Oh, that's Jens ahead of Alfie in 5th now. I think Alfie must have had a mistake of some sort. Oh, Arda has gone. There you go, Mixtrol and Max side by side. Max goes deeper, Mixtrol goes a bit more conservative. And Jens with the better line, a lot smoother through there, keeps his car under control. And he comes right back through. Jens to the outside of the two of them. Max central line, almost 3 wide. We're going to go 3 wide for a second there. But I think Max is just about going to stay ahead, and Mixtrol loses out big time there. Jens moves his way up into the podium positions. Awesome racing there from this lot, and it's so close. 3 wide they're going to be going here, almost, I think. But Nemanja making his way up. Remember, I think it was at the start, Nemanja was one who had spun and went off. But Jens Batespert now. Going to be hungry for P2. And he needs it if he's to be a championship threat. A mixture right behind. Jens forced the long way around on Max. Flies through the gravel trap, gets slowed down. And Max proving to be unwittingly a bit of stubborn opposition. And now Max's teammate Alfie coming in, rear gunner. Mixtrol looks to the inside, Jens to the outside. Max takes the inside line once again. We have a 5-way battle. This is feeling very Silverstone-esque at the moment. Nemanja even joins in on this. Max keeps P2. That's Mixtrol that flies off the track. Mixtrol goes right off in all of that melee. Goodness gracious. Vivovs takes his place, and Max holds on to P2. Might be his best result ever in AFR. That's Mixtrol, Mario Weigel. Oh, I think Mixtrol may have had a bad rejoin there, and he is collected. Mosquito's going to come through, and it's going to be a big old beneficiary of that. Moves up to 13th place. Great stuff there. But this battle still rages on. Awesome stuff going on here. And race 2, round 3. Magny-Cours, that's Jack. Jack has spun. Jack is off. Oh, he's going to lose so much time here. They're all about to come through. And Jack loses a 10 seconds, maybe, of his advantage. He's down to only 2 seconds. 1 second is the gap now. 3 laps left to go, and Jack has spun it. Got his tyres dirty, and that is Max right behind him in his rearview mirrors. This is heating up a lot. I did not expect this. Ben Hayes down in 12th, has an off. Is that Mosquito's going to catch up to him? No, not quite. But it is a 5-way battle for the lead pretty much now. Mosquito off as well in the background. God almighty, the action just doesn't stop. 6 is just like a couple seconds covering the whole top 6 at the moment. Jens Batesman now past Max. Max still putting on a bit of a fight here. They're going to be side by side coming out of the corner. Alfie Bevan right behind them. Anything that happens here is good. Alfie Bevan is going to be right there to pick up the pieces. Great result for FRA Sim Racing at the moment. Pat on the back is going to be in order for Max for keeping P3 for so long. And he may be about to hand it over dutifully to his teammate Alfie, who's got the pace, but won't be handing over any positions anytime soon if Alfie's going to be oversteering all over the place like that. Jens, 1.5 seconds the gap now to Jack. Can he make that up? Can something crazy happen? And the tables turn for the championship contenders. Nemanja looks to the inside, but Alfie Bevan is just going to cut that off. Very clean through there, cleaner than Alfie ahead of him, and that's Vivov's right on their tail as well. Jens a little bit slower than Jack that lap, but again he was battling. Nemanja, interesting line there right across the grass. But drama in this race. Max and Alfie, yep, they gotta get this. They very much deserve this at the moment. A pole and a Brit battling it out. Max about to probably let Alfie Bevan through unless team orders are way out of the question. Max flies. Oh, they collide! The two teammates collide and they're both round. Oh, that is an absolute nightmare scenario. They had a podium on their hands and the two of them collide there. It all goes up in smoke, and FRA Sim Racing looking at nothing now. Goodness me, that was something. And that puts Ali up into 4th. Somehow Vivov's up to 5th. God almighty. That puts Nemanja onto a podium spot now. Final lap now, 1.1 seconds the gap between Jens and Jack. Jack just needs to keep it all together for this last lap of the race. He should be able to manage it, but again, don't discount anything. This has been one heck of a crazy race. God almighty, 15th mixed ride, see rejoining the track way off at the back of the field. Whew. That was something. I don't know if either of Max or Alfie really talk, but that was something. Oh, 6/10 now. This is just going to feel agonizing to Jens. So close, but so far. Ali Ardenshaw battling with his teammate. Is he going to go for that double podium? Team orders definitely way out the window at the moment. Ali looks to the inside. Does he have it? Oh, I think he just about ahead of Nemanja. I think he may be able to hold it here into the last corner. Nemanja cuts the corner. He's going to give that one to Ali. He knows. Oh, that's Togo crashing at the last corner. He loses a lot of positions. He falls all the way down the order. Such a shame for Togo. Kept it clean for the whole race. And that's what he gets as a result. Crazy stuff here in race 2 of round 3 in AF3. Lord above. Whew, thank you, Arda, for the subscription with Prime. Ali with his signature driving at the, the finishes. Mosquito comes across the line to finish 14th. Actually, hasn't even finished yet. But that's really great from Ali. Really shouldn't be showing this fucking idiot. God almighty. Do I dare unmute?
I want to see mixed or hitting.
Between me and you, there was so little room at the first time around.
When did you guys finish? Jens, Jack?
First and second.
Ah, okay. So it's literally the same as before almost.
Yeah, but all the way around.
I gotta give credit to
Yeah,
Max,
me
he
and
was
Jack
so
got
close
the
to winning a podium.
Double podium.
True
Held
pain.
the field up.
We are on
14
True
minutes.
pain.
We're on stream at the moment. Watching
It's
FRA.
very fun.
No, watching FRA Sim Racing was pain. 3rd and 4th, and they took each other out on the second to last
Yeah.
lap.
Yes, they did.
And I
Mega
got the
pain.
front seat for it.
You did, and you got 3rd as a result. Actually, Ali got 3rd in the
Oh.
end, and you got 4th.
This is how close you were to being murdered, Jack.
I got unlucky.
Yeah, that was close, yeah.
It was really lucky. You judged that perfectly.
That was a
But then
very,
if
I didn't judge anything. I
That's
played and it worked.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, well,
so
like
close.
normally you take that apex, you don't take this apex.
Incredible
so-
race there. If anyone wants to
It's-
go to streaming to
Look at that.
give an interview, you're welcome. Actually, I'll just
No,
chill
we're
here.
Yeah,
watching,
that was close.
Very true. I'll just chill here. But yeah,
That was
awesome race.
I was
for
just
all.
saying, that's probably one of the best AF3 races for a long time.
I would agree. It's up there with some of the best for sure.
I'm so glad that went well. I did not expect it to.
Mosquito,
Well, fun.
you were in the spotlight for a bit.
I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it didn't look like you
I
just.
just can't get
I
anywhere.
think it's
you
the
got stuck,
13th
Josh.
lap, Jens.
In the first race, I put the wrong fuel.
Oh, no, it's there,
It
okay.
showed me the wrong fuel, and yeah, I just
right.
finished.
No,
Get
it's,
a
I
little-
think it's the not the second to last lap, the one just before.
Where is your apex, Jack?
Gone. There is no apex here.
Why? Yeah.
Oh, you hit that apex. You don't hit the first apex.
Yeah, this corner looked
You
crazy.
can't tell me what to hit.
There were so many ways that people took that
Hit your
corner.
mum.
It looked like people took it a different way every time they went for it. And how many times, Jens, did you hit the back of Jack coming out of the
Oh,
last
you-
corner?
Just once or
So he
twice.
was
I think.
sliding, and like you
Crazy.
cannot if you lift here, or like lifting wouldn't do a thing here. You have to brake, and then you're just gonna go off yourself.
True.
Plus
The
reaction
replay is
time.
going up. Very
So this
happy.
lap-
First.
It was the
good
same
result.
every lap,
Okay.
basically.
I completely yeeted this curb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Did I?
Like
No,
the
I didn't say
margin-
ahead. That's when you got me. Yeah.
That was
The
probably
margins
one of the
were- I
closest
think you
lead
fucked it up,
battles we've ever had.
You
just went
froze in the
slow.
air.
That's a great. You need to get a screen. I need to get a screenshot of that. Like your car actually flying.
Does, does it?
I think it does.
I think at some point it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Right about here.
No, it's a little bit too
I
far.
think your thing with the I don't know what you did, but the bump stop thing you changed definitely.
No,
had,
not
'cause-
bump stop. It,
Oh yeah, you're fully off the ground.
I
now.
just put up the bump value and a rebound. That just
And the
helps.
dampers.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, because you could take the last chicane quite a
Yeah.
lot better than I could.
So close. Loved watching that battle.
By the way, you might know what time it is now.
What time?
Race 2.
CS time.
Oh, Jens, could you show
Okay.
the last lap, or second to last lap?
All right. Well, on that bombshell, everyone, we're gonna be ending the stream. Yeah, with AF3. No, thank you for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Awesome racing from everyone there. No real interviews today. I think they're all just a bit too tired for that. But there you go. Tune in again next week, as I shall hopefully be taking you guys, broadcasting AF3 Croft. Should be a cool one there. Fun track, technical. But there you go. Have a great rest of the week. Great weekend, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Goodbye.